Every game begins the same way.
Attention, Baltimore fans. Before we dive into the exclusive insights on the Orioles' offseason strategy, I have a crucial request. To ensure you don't miss any in-depth analysis, any breaking news, and any strategic move from our team, subscribe now to the channel and hit that notification bell. This is your hub for reliable, detailed news delivered in the style you know and trust. Believe me, what I have to share today is going to shape your view of the team's future. Friends and passionate fans, it's me, your guide at Orioles Fan Central, bringing you the information that truly matters. We are in the middle of an electrifying offseason. The Orioles are not standing still. What we've seen so far, the arrival of the promising Taylor Ward via trade and the major reinforcement to the bullpen with Ryan Helsley, who signed a $28 million free agent deal, is just the tip of the iceberg of the front office's plan. And speaking of plans, the burning question that has been stirring the MLB corridors is, what will the O's do with big names available on the market such as Alex Bregman and Bo Bichette? I went after the most reliable sources, and based on insiders like Will Salmon and Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, I can give you firsthand the complete picture. And the news, while it might surprise some, is entirely logical from a strategic standpoint. The information I received from an internal MLB source is clear. Neither Bo Bichette nor Alex Bregman is on the list of priorities, and frankly, they are not even on the Orioles' aggressive wish list at this time. Understand the reason why. The analysis is surgical and supported by recent data. Rosenthal and Salmon, in their thorough reporting, made it very clear the Orioles are well served in the infield with the exception of first base. And this is the crux of the matter. Look at our young core. Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holliday, on the rise and ready to dominate, and Jordan Westberg. These three young talents unequivocally have their infield spots guaranteed for the immediate future. Their talent is undeniable, their projections are elite, and making a massive, financially heavy move for another all-star caliber infielder like Bregman, third base, or Bichette, shortstop, would be at best redundant and at worst a roadblock to the development and playing time of our homegrown talent. The clear exception is first base, but even there, the long-term plan is beginning to take shape with Samuel Basallo, who is viewed within the organization as someone capable of taking over the majority of playing time at that position. Therefore, the priority for the Orioles infield, if any, will be a stopgap solution or a veteran who adds specific value at first base, not a superstar who demands a change in the team's salary structure and chemistry. This is a clear sign of management's maturity. Instead of chasing big-name players just for the hype, the front office is being pragmatic. Limited and strategic resources will be funneled to where the need is most acute. This means that unless a massive, unexpected internal trade occurs that frees up one of the established infield spots, which frankly is unlikely, the window for Bichette, Bregman, and even a trade for Ketel Marte is closed for this offseason. Our attention must turn to what is truly at stake, the rotation and the outfield. Now that we've established the infield situation, let's dive into the true priorities for the Baltimore Orioles. The main focus, and this is widely known, but deserves to be reiterated emphatically, is the starting pitching rotation. The rotation's depth and consistency were the Achilles heel at crucial moments last season, and the front office knows that this is where money needs to be invested most urgently to transform a playoff team into a true World Series contender. The names circulating, which my sources confirm are at the top of the target list, are Ranger Suarez, Framber Valdez, and Michael King. They are pitchers with different profiles and costs, but all capable of entering the rotation and bringing stability. Suarez with his sinker and ground ball control, or Valdez with his proven experience in big games, would represent an immediate leap in quality. Baltimore's highest priority is to secure at least one solid arm to join the rotation before spring training. The absence of a robust investment here would be the gravest mistake of this offseason, and management is aware of it. Parallel to the rotation, the elite hitter market is still being monitored, but with a focus on positions that do not cause internal congestion. The hottest options are, unequivocally, the outfield and designated hitter. This is where names like Kyle Tucker, if available via trade, Cody Bellinger, although the price may be an issue, and especially Kyle Schwarber as a pure power designated hitter become obvious and much more viable targets than Bregman and Bichette. The signing of Taylor Ward already adds depth, but the search for an elite hitter who can deliver 30-plus home runs and maintain a high OBP is still crucial for an offense that needs to be more feared against elite pitchers in the playoffs. Schwarber, for example, would bring the power and plate patience that were often missing in high-pressure moments. The inclusion of an established slugger operating as a DH would allow the team to maximize offensive potential without destabilizing the already solid defensive infield or outfield. The free agent market is taking shape, and the Orioles' priorities are becoming crystal clear. 1. Elite starting rotation. 2. Offensive power, focused on the outfield, Chow DH. Any news about Bichette, Bregman, or high-cost infielders should be viewed with skepticism. Management is building a long-term project, investing in their young talent, and is using the offseason to fill the most glaring gaps. The Helsley signing, while receiving mixed reviews from some analysts for its $28 million value, some believe the team got a low grade for that deal as reported, shows the team is willing to spend in key areas. However, the real acid test will be in signing an ace. Maintaining the current structure and adding an ace and a slugger is the recipe for success in 2026. The consistency and confidence in our young infielders outweigh the need for an infield superstar right now. The Orioles' plan is a portrait of strategic pragmatism. The decision to avoid Bregman and Bichette is not due to a lack of resources, but rather an unwavering vote of confidence in Henderson, Holliday, and Westberg. The heavy investment will be channeled into the pitching rotation and a power hitter in the outfield or at DH. This is a team that is building to win now, but sustainably, prioritizing internal stability. And what about you fans? What do you think of this strategy? Is the front office right to protect the young infielders and focus the money on pitching, or would you risk a blockbuster trade to bring in a superstar like Bichette? Leave your opinion in the comments below. I want to hear what the O's Nation has to say. Don't forget, for quick, in-depth analysis and exclusive insights like this, your place is here at Orioles Fan Central. Subscribe, like, and share this video so our voice reaches further. Let's go to the World Series together.